Merry Meet YouTube, and welcome back to, well, now it's called Magical Merlin. Yes, I've changed the name of the channel, and I will explain why at the end of this video. But right now, forgive the bad lighting, it is almost midnight, and we have an unboxing of The Witch's Moon. And I am seriously looking forward to this. It arrived this morning, and I've just been waiting till I get home from work to open it up. So let's see. Give you guys a first look. As usual, we have our information packet and our oracle or tarot card. So let's look at the oracle or tarot card. This looks to be the Wisdom of Tao. I'm sorry that the lighting is so dark in here right now. And this one says persist. Let's see what it says. Be persistent. Mean every word you pronounce. Remain loyal and true. Trust your vision and intuition. Stay the course and you will succeed. Don't give up. I kind of need that today. I've had a very rough day and I just feel like giving up sometimes. So this month's box is Mystic Scribe. So it says, the journey of 1,000 lessons can only be explained by the one that writes the word. The endless pursuit of knowledge and enlightenment begins and concludes with the mystic scribe. As one of the most sacred and necessary practices in our craft, the art of writing and remembering allows us to be intimate with our story and manifestations. The power that comes from this deeply personal practice proves to make space for growth, comprehension, and meaningful intent. We work to make the sacred practice of becoming the scribe one of our most powerful attributes. It is important to always remember that your path is sacred to your individual self. We recommend taking time to connect with the items in the box and use them in a way that feels correct to you. Every practitioner resonates with different ideals and ways of performing ritual. We do not take this work lightly and strive to provide the highest quality ritual items for you to use. Be sure to clear your space and cast your circle of protection before performing any type of ritual. And of course, one of the first items we have is our blank parchment paper. And I was watching an unboxing the other day, an older unboxing, and the person had said, always tear your parchment, never cut it. And I think that, like everything else in a person's Wiccan practice, is a personal thing. I prefer nice, neat, cut pieces of parchment when I'm writing out intentions or spells or what have you. Other people prefer to tear. Whatever works for you in your practice, definitely feel free to use it. Don't feel pressured by anybody to change how you do something because you're quote-unquote not doing it right. If it feels right to you, then you're doing it right. I just wanted to say that. So let's get into the box. So the first thing is sigils galore. So we have enchantment, and we have peace, and then there is protection. Looks like they've got almost all the bases covered. And then there is psychic sigil. I'm so glad they have these labeled. And prosperity sigil. So that's really neat. All the sigils all the basic sigils you need. And once again, we have two of the Book of Shadows pages. The first one is for the December Espat and full moon, which is the oak moon. And just look at the detail in those drawings and all that information. I love these pages, not just for the artwork, which is absolutely beautiful when it goes into my Book of Shadows, but the information is absolutely invaluable in my mind. So much thought is put into preparing these, and I think that's absolutely wonderful. And, ooh, the secret code revealed. This one is the Witch's Alphabet. And that is absolutely cool. I've heard of this. I actually just printed off a copy of the Witch's Alphabet, and I was going to write it by hand into my Book of Shadows. But now I have this beautiful artwork, and apparently there are 6 different Witch's Alphabets. Everything from angelic and Egyptian to Magi and Theban. So that's really interesting. So you have multiple alphabets to choose from. So you can write something down and no one will know exactly what you're writing unless they are also a witch. And I love the packaging. It's all black this month, and black is one of my favorite colors. Regrettably, there is no styrofoam biodegradable peanuts for Hermione this time. It's all black little tissue noodles. That's okay. So the first thing I see is tea. This is a gray-black tea. And like I said, one of the things I love is they think of everything. Muslin bag to go with your tea. So let's just see if it says anything about the tea in our pages. Let me see here. Gray-black tea with muslin bag. This amazing and visually appealing tea combines dark leaves of an orange pekoe with the indigo petals of the cornflower. Oh, that sounds divine. That's going to be a really enjoyable tea when I get my next day off in a week. As you allow the steam from this tea to embrace you, enjoy the aroma of bergamot. We have included the specific tea into this collection to provide you with additional clarity while writing in your Book of Shadows or taking notes. Aside from providing many health benefits, Earl Grey tea has the ability to keep us in tune with our goals through any physical or mental obstacles. Please know that this tea contains caffeine. Place a spoonful of tea into your muslin bag and steep into warm to hot water for 3 minutes. That is really, really nice. I'm glad they warned me it has caffeine, because I usually only drink teas that in the evenings, and the teas that I do drink tend to not have caffeine. So this will be a morning tea. So that's more than fine. So much in this today. Alright, and then we have our sacred salt. I don't know if you can see the artwork on there. There we go. Once again, absolutely lovely. Oh, this smells like Christmas. It's the only way I can describe it. It almost smells like it's got ginger in there. So let me see here. Inner Flame Sacred Salt. As we work through day-to-day challenges, we forget to nurture our creative soul. This very necessary practice brings new beginnings into our existence, rejuvenating our sense of purpose and direction. We have created this sacred salt to ignite the inner flame of creation that resides beneath your concerns and anxiety. Relax and let go of preconceived thoughts and expectations. Allow your inner chatter to slowly stop cluttering your emotions. As you clear your mind and visualize a golden aura, imagine yourself charging your internal magnet and repositioning your compass. That is something I'm going to need sooner rather than later. And once again, we have one of our herbs, and beautiful handwriting, but I cannot read it. Ooh, smells like cedar. I wonder if it is cedar. Let me see here. We have two, and the first one is the Clearing Sacred Smoke, which was the one I just showed you. This sacred smoke blend was mixed to be burned upon charcoal or added to the dressing of candles mixed with lavender and sage. So maybe sage is what I was smelling and not cedar. This blend can be a powerful tool to create a clearing of energy before beginning the creative process. And our next one here is Sweetwood. See what that smells like. Smells very mild in comparison to the other one. Sweetwood bark, sweetwood or cinnamon bark, and that's probably why I'm not smelling it very strongly. Where I work, we've been dealing with cinnamon as part of a promotion for the last several weeks, and so I've kind of gone nose blind to everything cinnamon. Glad that's over, no offense. Let's see here. Cinnamon bark has long been used in protection or in prosperity spells, as well as using this bark for these purposes. Sweetwood has been a key component in the cultivation of psychic powers. Very, very cool. I did not know that at all. And the next item, I'm going to guess, is our oil for the month. Always so well packed. I love everything in this box. Let me see here. And cannot read it. It's in a dark bottle again. Ooh. That definitely smells very, very strong. So, let me see what that oil is. Thol, Thoth, magical oil. Thol has been credited by the ancients of Egypt as the creator of writing and intellectual communication through magical scripts and scrolls. Thol was considered to be the scribe of the underworld, becoming one of the wise. We resonate with the sacredness and seriousness that surrounds these characteristics. Thol assists us in connecting our calculated physical actions to the manifestations that will be made upon the future. We have created this magical oil with the intention of sparking your innermost creative flame so that you may write with conviction and sacredness. And this is really good because I'm planning in the next week to sit down on my days off and do some serious writing in my Book of Shadows. So all of this whole box is coming in very handy in the next week or so, and that is going to be really cool. And next, I believe this is our candle. And let's be honest, there is no way to open the candle and keep the tissue in one piece. So we have a very plain white candle in beeswax, unscented, and it looks like the scroll doesn't have any writing on it, which is unusual. Let's see what it says about this. Undressed. Okay, so undressed spell candle with blank parchment. So it is completely blank and completely undressed. This candle has been rolled with clear and clean intentions We have chosen a white wax to provide you with the opportunity to make it your own creation. This candle can be rolled upon herbs and oils that are appropriate for your specific purpose. Placed upon a sigil or placed among other magical tools, we have wrapped a sheet of blank parchment paper around this candle for your personal use. As you put together your intentions, be silent, clear your thoughts and emotions so that you can sit light-hearted, holding only pure intentions. Know that when you create these writings, there is no wrong way or better way. Find inspirations within your connection to the divine. Well, that's going to be an adventure. Let's see what else we have here. Black in black makes this very hard to see. But this is our incense, and it smells lovely this month. So the incense is called Stillness. This wonderfully aromatic incense was included in this collection to bring a sense of calm and collectiveness to your work. As the incense smoke wafts through your surroundings, surrender to your inner self. Unwanted thoughts and energies are not welcome in your sacred space. Allow the scent of the sacred Palo Santo wood to bring stillness to all hectic emotions. That is a very relaxing scented incense, so that may help me at more than just when I'm doing ritual. Ooh, so we got 2 stones this month. They are lovely. See if I can get that there. As you know, I am not overly familiar with stones, and it did come in this beautiful satin bag, which I will reuse for spells or a charm bag or something like that. Let's see. Ooh! Cut and coated rough moonstone. This beautiful stone of mystery holds energy that we have always truly valued as we set out on our journey, to uncover the hidden truths that reside in the depths of our souls. We hold close to us the moonstone. This magical stone allows us to connect to the insight that results from self-discovery. As we meditate with this stone and use it in our practice, we gain patience and diligence. Patience is something I desperately need more of. My favorite old joke is, God grant me patience. I need it now. And we have one last item in the box here today. And it's a plain brown package. Almost looks book-shaped, but I'm not sure if it actually is a book. Let's see if I can, there we go. Get that out of the way. It's like, time to unwrap a present. Alright, so this is definitely not a book. It says Victorian Trading Company. Spell inks designed exclusively for the Witch's Moon. And what I love is they even included the Witch's Moon logo sticker on the back. Let's see if we can, with no nails, get this box open. Come on. There we go. Oh my. Now I see the logic for the sigils that we got earlier, the protection and the prosperity. We have a whole series of inks in here. We have protection ink, enchantment ink, peace ink, prosperity ink, and psychic ink. And we have a pen in here. Let's see if I can get the pen out. I don't want to damage it. Ah, there we go. Ooh. Now those of you who follow my channel know I have one similar to this in purple. But this is a glass pen. And these are absolutely cool. I think this is just a protection thing for it. And it should just slide right off. But it's not. So that is absolutely lovely. Let's see what it says about this set. It is custom created spell ink with glass pen. We are honored to be able to collaborate with Victorian Trading Company in the making of this custom spell ink set. Each color of spell ink has been created has been done so with specific intention. These intentions include protection, enchantment, peace, prosperity, and psychic energy. As you make these oils your own, we recommend mixing herbs and oils in your inks to charge them for your specific purpose. These can be mixed in a separate jar or mixed together in the original bottle. These bottles have been capped with a wax cover intended for you to carve or paint magical symbols upon. Each of these personal touches are intended for mixing your energies with the inks themselves, giving them stronger purpose and depth of power. That is really cool. So now I have something specific I can use to write in my Book of Shadows when I get down to it in the next week or so. So it looks like, I go through this, we have the custom ink set, the Intention Sigil Collection, the Witch's Alphabet and Other Magical Scripts Book of Shadow Artwork, Undress Spell Candle, Magical Oil, Sacred Salts, Rough Moonstone, Stillness Incense, the tea, the 2 herbs, Sweet Wood Bark, and the Clearing Sacred Smoke, Personalized Oracle Reading, and the parchment paper, and the Oak Moon Book of Shadows artwork. So yes, it looks like we have received everything that we were supposed to get, and that's not a surprise. I've never had anything missing from one of my Witch's Moon boxes. So as you know, I love this company, and I always recommend them. They're a great company, and they provide very fast service, and you can subscribe to them either on if you're international like myself, because I'm in Canada, they're in the US. It's a month to month, but it can be, I've got it set up so that it renews. But you can also pause any month that you want to not get the box, and then it'll just keep going for the month after that. So I will leave the link in the description box below for the Witch's Moon box. Check them out. They've got a wonderful market on their website as well, with statues, incense, spell kits, altar tools, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, give them a go. They're well worth it. One announcement is I'm taking a bit of a break in December. So I will be continuing the Witch's Moon box in January, but I am taking December off from the Witch's Moon box, and I will still be doing the Wicked Witch subscription box in December, but I want to spend extra time in December preparing for January. And that brings me to why I've changed the name of the channel from Merlin's Magical Boxes to Magical Merlin. I'm kind of planning to do a bit of a change, more of an addition to this channel than a change. In January I will be having my regular boxes, the Witch's Moon and the Wicked Witch subscription. but I also want to do additional videos. I'm thinking of doing a weekly video, and this is where you, my subscribers, come in. I'm thinking of possibly doing different things through the month. Like I'll be doing my unboxings, but I'm also thinking of doing maybe a couple of weeks where I do a spell, and we sit down and we discuss the spell and what's needed, and you know how to go about doing it, or you know witchy DIYs. How do you make a protection poppet? That kind of thing. Possibly discussions around books, around the path that I particularly have chosen, or other paths, because I have researched other paths that I'm not currently following. So information on that kind of thing. These are just a few of the ideas that I have, but I would like your suggestions. What would you like to see in the new year on this channel with regards to more than just unboxings? So please feel free to leave your comments below, and we will see where we can go. Possibly even a Q&A where I put out my Instagram or my Twitter, and you guys send me questions that I can answer here in a video, that kind of thing. What do you want to see in the new year as part of the new and improved Magical Merlin's YouTube channel? So please feel free to comment below, and I will take everything under advisement, and we will go from there, and we will take this journey together starting in the new year. So until my next unboxing, blessed be YouTube.